Hey guys, I hope you're having a great fall break. I am. I'm in Branson with my family, and we're just having a great time. My husband and I went and did the Ferris wheel yesterday, and we went to Silver Dollar City on Thursday and saw the pumpkins. It's been a great weekend. We're with my husband's parents, so the kids are getting to see Nana and Papa, which is really fun. I wanted to let y'all know or remind you that tomorrow, Sunday, the 19th, will be the last day that I'm accepting any late work for the first 7 weeks. So get anything in that you're planning on turning in, get it in today or tomorrow. Your rough draft for SA2 is due tomorrow. Please, please, please be very careful when you are using any type of help, Grammarly, Word, Microsoft Word. When they give you a suggested rewrite of a sentence, that is AI. So my review program will flag that as AI. And if we have more than 20%, if it tags more, like flags more than 20% AI, it will give me a report, and then I can't accept that document. So if you're doing that for every sentence for your entire paper, it's going to come back as 100% AI generated, because that it's an AI program that is giving you those examples. So please make sure that if you are using something to review your essay, it's completely fine. I want you to use whatever tools that you can, but do not do that for the entire essay, because it will be flagged AI and then I can't grade it. If you for this paper, if you get it in to me tomorrow, and if I end up getting it flagged AI, I'll give you an extension. You can have a couple more days to get it redone. Honestly, I would rather you turn in something that isn't reviewed by AI or Grammarly for your rough draft, because the rough draft, I'm not grading for points. You get the full points if you get it turned in, as long as it meets um, as long as it answers the prompt. If it doesn't answer the prompt, I'll still give you most of the points. I just want you to go back and fix the rough draft before you turn it as a final. So if your essay is not meeting the prompt, so for example, for essay 2, you are writing an essay that is critiquing the persuasive power or skill that the writer has in this opinion article that you are reviewing. You are critiquing the rhetoric that the writer uses in their article. If you are giving me a paper that is your response to it, or you're trying to give me a bunch of proof that they're wrong, that's not what I want. I don't want you to bring in your own knowledge of the subject matter. Your knowledge of the subject matter is important, sure, but I need you to analyze the rhetoric, meaning the tools that the author uses in the article. I need you to use that as your support, or your support for your analysis. So in your thesis statement, you need to have something along the lines of the Mr. Joe Bob Thornton was or was not persuasive in his opinion on whether peanuts are better for you than almonds, because he used appeal to the emotion of the reader, and then emotion of the reader, uh, facts and statistics from research, and his own personal experience. And then those are your 3 body paragraphs. So in the first body paragraph, or you can do it in obviously whatever order you want, but the first body paragraph is going to go back to one of those parts in your thesis statement. So one of them was appeal to the emotion of the audience, and then you're going to pull out specific phrases from the article that appeal to the emotion of the reader, right? If in your second body paragraph you're talking about data and statistics, you're going to go pull specific data and statistics from the article and put it in there. In your third body paragraph, he appeals to, or he uses personal experience. Pull in specific examples from the article, put it in your paragraph, and then your conclusion wraps it up, gives the reader of your essay a general idea of what you think, and then sends them out into the world to do their own analysis. That's what the conclusion is supposed to do, to think for themselves, to go look yourself, make sure, like, The next time you go to pick peanuts versus almonds, think about what Joe Bob Thornton had to say and check the label for yourself or something like that. This is obviously top of my head idea. Anyway, so make sure for your rough draft that if you make that connection, your thesis, they were persuasive, they were not persuasive, these are the reasons why. Then your 3 body paragraphs each go back to your thesis statement and your conclusion wraps it all up. Don't worry about the specifics. Don't worry about like if you don't need to use Grammarly, or you don't need to use, like, just turn off if you're writing it in Word or in Google, turn off the suggestions. We don't need suggestions right now. As I review it, I'll give you suggestions that's like to help with that, but my main point is to try to get you to get the support for your essay. Okay, y'all understand? You're good? If you have any questions, send me emails. I've been having a really good time. You guys have done a really good job. My last point is, if you have not turned in at least half of the assignments, honestly, if you've not turned in your snapshot essay, or hey, there's my father-in-law. If you've not turned in your snapshot essay or your rough draft for your snapshot essay at this point, or you haven't at least had a passing grade on it, you really might consider withdrawing from the class, because I'm not sure you'll be able to pass at this point. If you're turning in your snapshot essay tomorrow and then you end up failing it, it's not going to go well. So can highly consider going ahead and withdrawing. If this is too rough of a season for you to take this class, it's not a big deal. I want you to pass. I don't want you to ruin your GPA because you just had to stick it out. You have a couple weeks to figure it out. Again, I'm not taking late work past tomorrow, so if you don't think that you can keep up with the class after tomorrow, you really think about withdrawing, okay? I hope you have a great rest of your fall break, and I will talk to you all soon.